Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Our major conclusion is that the current measure needs to be revised. It no longer provides an accurate picture of the differences in the extent of economic poverty among population groups or geographic areas of the country, nor an accurate picture of trends over time. This report includes a huge swath of macroeconomics, such as the effects of tax reform, a new industrial policy, and understanding how to deal with the uncertainty inherent in global financial market. But it also covers key areas of microeconomic policies, such as boosting laggardly rates of productivity. The networks of roots that plants use to absorb water and nutrients can encompass a space larger than the part of the plant visible above ground. The nature of these root systems can help plants adapt to challenging environments such as deserts. Despite many similarities with literary political debate in other nations, there are also ways in which the cultural and political situation in Scotland has left a study of Scottish literature in a significantly different condition from that of literary studies in many other parts of the world. Moods may also have an effect on how information is processed, by influencing the extent to which judges rely on pre-existing, internal information, or focus on new, external information. Positive moods promote more holistic and top-down processing style, while negative moods recruit more stimulus-driven and bottom-up processing. The concept of sustainable development aims to balance economic growth with environmental protection and social equity. It has become increasingly important in the face of climate change and other global challenges. The evolution of language is a fascinating process. Over time, words can change meaning, new expressions emerge, and dialects can evolve into distinct languages. This dynamic nature of language reflects the adaptability and creativity of human communication. Photosynthesis is a fundamental process in plants that converts light energy into chemical energy. This biochemical reaction uses sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to produce glucose and oxygen. It is essential for life on Earth, providing food and maintaining atmospheric oxygen levels. Market research is a vital part of the planning of any business. However, experienced you or your staff may be in a particular field. If you are thinking of introducing a service to a new area, it is important to find out what the local population thinks about it first. Major breeding areas and breeding islands are shown as dark green areas or darts. Open darts show no breeding records on islands and are also used for offshore sightings that are from ships or boats. Other areas where species are not meant to be seen are pale green, with pale green hatching where records are usually sparse. Globalization refers to a set of changes rather than a single change. Many of these changes are social, cultural and political rather than purely economic, and one of the main drivers in addition to the global marketplace is the communication revolution. The scent of pine trees filled the air as I hiked through the forest. The sunlight filtered through the branches, casting dappled shadows on the ground. I stopped to admire a butterfly fluttering by, its delicate wings carrying it effortlessly through the air. I felt at peace in this natural oasis, surrounded by the beauty of the wilderness. Efficiency is not your friend when it comes to cognitive growth. In order to keep our brains making new connections and keep them active, you need to keep moving on to another challenging activity as soon as you reach the point of mastery in the one you were engaging in. Physical exercise is not only beneficial for the body but also for the mind. Regular physical activity can improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive function. Incorporating exercise into daily routines can lead to a healthier and more balanced lifestyle. Most succulent plants are found in regions where there is little rainfall, dry air, plenty of sunshine, porous soils, and high temperatures during part of the year. These conditions have caused changes in plant structures, which have resulted in greatly increased thickness of stems, leaves, and sometimes roots, enabling them to store moisture from the infrequent rains. Plate tectonics theory explains the large-scale motion of Earth's lithosphere. This concept describes how the planet's outermost layers are divided into several plates that glide over the mantle. It accounts for various geological phenomena, including earthquakes, volcanic activity, and mountain formation. Quite obviously, a significant rise in the number of people in a given area or country will affect the demand for a whole host of goods and services. Note that a change in the structure of the population will increase the demand for some goods but reduce the demand for others. The city was alive with energy and excitement, as people rushed by in a blur of motion. Cars honked their horns, and the chatter of voices filled the air. I walked down the busy street, taking in the sights and sounds of the bustling metropolis. It was a sensory overload, but I couldn't help but feel energized by the energy of the city. Urbanization is a global trend that has significant implications for society. While cities offer economic opportunities and access to services, rapid urban growth can lead to challenges such as overcrowding, pollution, and strained infrastructure. Addressing these issues is essential for sustainable urban development. As the Delta variant of coronavirus sweeps the U.S., businesses, universities and cities such as New York and San Francisco have introduced vaccine mandates to boost uptake of jabs, but vaccine hesitancy remains high and a cottage industry for bogus inoculation cards has emerged to help people get around the rules.
Audio Jungle.